What's going on, guys? Welcome back to K-Taj, and before I get into this, I know y'all read the title, but before I get into this, I just want to say that I put the link into the description to the new NBA 2K17 Advanced Controls and Controls list. There is I think it's just like a page on this website that has all the controls for NBA 2K17. Pretty exciting. I don't know if it has all of them, but it has a bunch of them, really, like passing, dribbling, posting up, sprinting, dribble moves, stuff like that. So that's in the description. But this video is not about the NBA 2K17 or anything about NBA 2K17 at all. So I'm talking about a rumor that's been going around quite a bit that I've seen a lot about, and I want to address it before it happens. So also in this park game, I did a 5-5-5 game, which is the first time I ever did it, which is pretty impressive. So just watch out for that. So I want to talk about Demarcus Cousins. Demarcus Cousins has been stuck in Sacramento. I'm using the word stuck because he hasn't exactly been happy in that atmosphere. They've never had a winning season when he was there. He's played his whole career there. He was drafted there, and he has not succeeded in getting his team to the playoffs one time. In fact, they haven't even gotten close to the NBA playoffs. And it's interesting because their general management has been criticized for years. They say that he's always in the trade rumors. They always are trying to get rid of him, but they never actually get rid of him. There's always like rumors that they're going to, and then the GMs are like, no, that we weren't even thinking about that. There's no way we're trading Demarcus Cousins, stuff like that. But right now, there are a little bit we can't lie. Demarcus Cousins has voiced interest before in joining the Cleveland Cavaliers and now joining the Chicago Bulls. So apparently he's talking about how he loves the players on the team. He thinks that they would be elite if he was there. He wants to be traded there. He would love to play there is what he's saying. And he's talking about playing. Right now it doesn't look like he doesn't want to be in Sacramento. That's just what I think. Why? It doesn't seem like that at all. Why would he make these comments if he was happy in Sacramento? He definitely doesn't like Sacramento. He definitely doesn't want to play there. And I don't know if they want to move him, but he definitely doesn't want to be there. He wants to win, and he's not going to win in Sacramento. Let's just face it. That team is not built to win right now, and it won't be built to win when he is there because he does not want to be there. He's not going to resign there in the offseason when his contract expires. Why would he? So this raises a couple questions. Demarcus Cousins is one heck of a valuable player, and this is just because he's so effective at what he does. He puts up amazing stats. Some will call them empty. I think he's an elite center. I don't think he's the best center in the league, but I do think that he is a top-tier center and a top-tier player in the league. If he's on a winning team, I think that he can be great, and then he can win games with a winning team. So obviously I don't think that he's going to be in Sacramento very much longer. I don't know if he's going to stay this year, but I think Sacramento would rather trade him away than lose him for nothing in free agency in 2017, right? Wouldn't that make sense? Wouldn't you want to get something for Demarcus Cousins? Wouldn't you want to get young players that you could build your team around, that you can rebuild and get young players, develop the young players, so maybe trade. If we are envisioning a Bulls trade, they might send guys like Doug McDermott, their pick for next year, and Denzel Valentine. Or maybe they throw in Nikola Mirotic or Tony Snell or something like that. They're going to have to trade away young players that are valuable because Demarcus Cousins has value, but at the same time, the Kings should be looking to get rid of him, so they shouldn't be expecting too much. Now, I want to talk about how this would work. A potential Demarcus Cousins to the Chicago Bulls. Because if y'all don't know, I'm a Chicago Bulls fan. I watch every single game. I am completely immersed in Bulls basketball. I want them to win every year. I always am up to date on every rumor that goes around from the Bulls. So right now, if you look at the Bulls team, they should place anywhere between 4 to 9 or 10. We have no idea how good the Chicago Bulls are going to be next year. In my predictions video, I said they'd be a 5th seed, but if it goes horribly wrong, if those 3 alpha bullshit goes terrible, then they might not even make the playoffs. But if it goes great, they could be a 4 seed or a 5 seed, right? And I think it will go well. I think overall it will be a good project. And even if I think at its ceiling, the Bulls could be a 2 or 3 seed, but that would be stretching it. I don't think it's going to be like that. I think it's going to work, but I don't think it's going to work that well. Anyway, 3 alphas on their team, right? They have 3 guys with alpha dog mindsets. Those are Rajon Rondo, Jimmy Butler, and Dwayne Wade. Adding Demarcus Cousins would make them a contender, yes, potentially. Not immediately, because you don't know how those guys will mesh together if that team works out. You still don't have shooting. I mean, Demarcus Cousins is going to give you shooting. You're not trading for another guy that's not Demarcus Cousins. You're not trading for a shooter. You're trading for Demarcus Cousins, who's another guy that wants the ball in his hands. That's the only problem with this. It makes them a contender potentially if Fred Hoiberg, who is not a proven coach, can get this all to work. But also it can go horribly wrong. I mean, these are 4 alphas now. If you're going to add Demarcus Cousins, it's just another guy that wants the ball. It is a super team of sorts, but it's a very, very, dysfunctional super team. Like, it wouldn't work out like that, I don't think. I don't even know if I'd call it a super team, only if it worked out, because they have the talent, but they don't have the fits to be a super team. Golden State has the fits to be a super team, but Chicago, if they added Cousins, they still wouldn't have a bench unit, and they'd have a bunch of guys that want the ball in their hands. I don't know how that would work out. But yeah, it's a rumor, and if it ends up happening, don't be surprised, because there's a lot of hype going around. Apparently, mutual interest between the Bulls and Demarcus Cousins. They are probably trying to sort something out with the Kings to see, if they can make a deal that works for both sides. But I don't know. As a Bulls fan, I'm not sure about this. They would have to be role players. The 4 alphas or whatever, they would have to play their respective roles. They'd be stars, but they'd still have to sacrifice offense for each other. And they'd have to know that not all of them could take the shots. They have to be a team, and I don't know if they are capable of doing that. So, yeah, I mean, it's I don't know how far-fetched this really is, but we don't know. I mean, this could be something that happens. It could be something that's ridiculous, but it's just a rumor I wanted to address. I've done some of the prediction videos. I'm really not sure where I should go from there. I could do one for most improved players, because I've done MVP, Rookie of the Year, Eastern Western Conference predictions, obviously, and Defensive Player. I don't know if I even said that already. But the ones remaining would be Most Improved Player, Coach of the Year, and Sixth Man. And those are just not as easy or fun as the other ones I did. So if y'all want to see that, just comment it. I'll get those done for y'all. But otherwise, this has been Kid Taj addressing a rumor. Okay, this is just a rumor. This is not anything for sure. Just Demarcus Cousins apparently having Chicago Bulls and Demarcus Cousins with mutual interest in each other, and just my thoughts on how that would work. It would be something. Definitely very entertaining, but not sure if it would work out. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Comment suggestions down below. As always, this has been Kid Taj. I'm out. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.